Hello everyone, this is your host Shefta Khan and you're watching another episode of Storymakers. Today's conversation is really close to my heart because we are talking about women and her relationship with finance. We always say that women are great at managing this, managing that, managing homes, handling responsibilities and balancing 100,000 things together. But when it comes to financial independence, we kind of still hesitate. So today I'm sitting with someone who has spent years helping people understand money in a simpler way. Joining us today, we have Miss Nidhi Tulsian, Executive Director at Sovereign Global Markets. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you. Ma'am, I'm very, very excited for today's conversation because we are talking about women and their relationship with finances, which is not usually good.
Yes.
Because, we often say that women are good at 100 many things, but when it comes to finance, women hesitate. Why is it so?
See, maybe because of the social norms, we have been brought up in a very, very protective environment. हम छोटे होते हैं तो we are under the guidance of our parents, father or a big brother, or we have been raised in a very big, very protective environment.
Right.
But when we grow up, that habits gets continue in us because we are not taking decisions independently. First of all, secondly, we fear of making wrong decisions. We don't think that we are taking the right decisions.
Right.
So that is the main reason women normally take a back seat.
So true, because they think risk should only be handled by their men in the family.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes. So they are being, as I told you, they are being into a protective environment. So they don't take, although they are a part of major decisions in the family, but when it comes to finance, yes, they hand over that thing to men in the family. So that is very common, especially in Indian households.
So true. Ma'am, despite being women so financially independent in today's generation and also they are so educated, but still they let this decision transfer to someone else in the household, like what you just mentioned. Why is this gap between men and women when it comes to finances?
See, because they think that they will be judged. So, reason being that although they take many decisions on daily basis, they do budgeting, they do saving, but still when it comes to finances, they think that society or their family members will judge them.
Yeah.
So that is a main fear behind that. So that is a main gap, or maybe a lack of education, lack of knowledge of financial tools. Maybe because that they are not aware of many of the products, or they think that it is quite complex and it is not our cup of tea. So let the men handle this thing.
100%. I would like to add to this that usually when a couple is married and they are living in tier 1 cities like Noida, Delhi or whatsoever, so there are different works in the household.
Yes.
Like for example, grocery shopping, then there's electricity bills, then there are other rents, and then there is financial decisions to be taken. So they divide. Women divide their own sectors, men divide their own sectors, and usually finance sector goes into men's category.
Right.
So this is something that usually comes automatically because they have been grown in such a way.
Yes. They have been grown in such a way because the lady has seen their mother, the grandmother being doing this things. Then they have seen their father, their brother doing some set of work, their mother, their grandmother doing some set of work. So they have inculcated that habit.
Correct.
So no one has taught them this, but it has been inculcated since childhood.
So true. Like you also mentioned that because the finance is a very complex thing to be understood by a woman and easier and simpler things to be understood by men, how are organizations doing this? Because finance is a very complex thing for women in general. So they kind of hesitate not to step into that industry or world in general.
Yeah, you're very true. The reason is that many times they don't get a right hand holding, they don't get a right people who can help them. Mostly when they come across people, they use a specific jargons or a professional language that they don't understand. What I think is that professionals or the bankers or financial institutions or people like us should help them, should handhold them, should tell them a process in such a simple way that they should do it very promptly. They should not व्हाट आई शुड से, कहते हैं ना कि भागना नहीं, वो दे नॉर्मली थिंक दैट दे डोंट वांट टू एंटर इनटू दैट शो बिकॉज वो इस सिचुएशन में ही नहीं आना चाहते जहां उनको कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, जहाँ पे उनको लोग ये जज करें कि हमें नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. तो let it be, let men handle that thing.
Correct.
So people like us, people like financial institutions should handhold them, should make work simple for them, should tell them that this is not a complex situation. Please do it yourself. Financial independence is very important.
100%. फाइनेंसेस की जब हम बात करते हैं, स्पेशली जब लड़कियां बगल में बैठी होती है, फाइनेंसेस का नाम सुनते हुए इतनी इंटिमिडेटेड हो जाती है कि ये तो दिस इज नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी, ये मेरा काम नहीं है. सो ट्रू. सो इन टुडेज टाइम इज फाइनेंशियल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स द फील्ड ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग वुमेन द फाइनेंशियल टर्म्स इन अ सिंपलर वे सो दैट वो इस चीज से भागे नहीं, इस चीज को समझे और इस चीज को खुद करने की कोशिश करें.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आप एकदम सही पूछ रहे हैं.
Perfect. Governments are also taking some schemes.
Yes. So if I talk about government time to time पे अलग अलग schemes लाती रहती है. जैसे स्वच्छ भारत अभियान आया, जन धन योजना आई. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट अभी एक और आया था सुकन्या स्कीम, हर घर चूल्हा. अगर ये सारी जितने भी गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स हैं, ऑल दीज आर सोशल नॉर्म्स, सोशल कॉज के लिए हमारी गवर्नमेंट इन स्कीम्स को करती है. बट अगर हम यहाँ पे एक स्कीम जो अभी मैंने आपको बताई, जनधन योजना. जनधन योजना का मतलब क्या है? जनधन योजना का मतलब है कि हमारी गवर्नमेंट, हमारी सरकार भी ये चाहती है कि हर घर में हर एक एक इंसान का एक अकाउंट हो, बैंक अकाउंट होना चाहिए. सो डू यू थिंक दैट बैंक अकाउंट विल हेल्प? यस. अगर आपको कहीं पर भी कुछ भी इन्वेस्ट करना है या कहीं पर भी कोई भी फाइनेंशियल डिसीजंस लेते हैं, सो व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप? फर्स्ट स्टेप इज टू हैव अ बैंक अकाउंट. आप कहाँ से पेमेंट करोगे? अगर आपकी कोई मेच्योरिटी पे अमाउंट आएगा, वो अमाउंट कहाँ पे आएगा? आप कैश नहीं दे सकते हो. वी आर इनटू डिजिटल वर्ल्ड. आपका जो भी मेच्योरिटी पे अमाउंट आएगा, आप उसको कैश आपके हाथ में नहीं आएगा. दे ऑल वांट चेक डिटेल्स और अकाउंट डिटेल्स. सो हमारी सरकार, हमारी गवर्नमेंट ये इसी चीज़ पे बहुत ज़्यादा फोकस कर रही है कि अगर अकाउंट होगा तभी तो इन्वेस्टमेंट होगी.
100%.
So that is the main thing.
Well, this is a great initiative by the government, but we are having a conversation and if somebody is watching and if that person is a woman, तो उनको पता है क्या लग रहा होगा कि हमने जो हमारे लॉकर में पैसे रखे हुए हैं वो भी तो इन्वेस्टमेंट है, वो भी तो सेविंग्स है, वो हम इन्वेस्ट ही कर रहे हैं एक तरीके से. मैम, प्लीज टेल देम, इज दैट एन इन्वेस्टमेंट और इज इट जस्ट वेस्टिंग मनी?
See, that is not wasting money, but that is not investment. That is saving. Investment means you are growing your money. So if you are not growing your money, you are just saving it. There are two different words. One is saving and one is investing. So normally what Indian household is doing, even educated women are, they are saving money. They are not investing money. They are not growing their money.
So is saving money helping them in any way?
To a very nominal extent, but it will never help them or it will not help them in meeting their goals. So that is, so in today's world we have our own goals. Everyone has their own goals. Children's education, their retirement, their marriage, but that will not beat inflation.
100%. We have also had a conversation about digital financial system, which is breaking the norms of the societal terms.
Yes.
So now, how is UPI or fintech apps or online investments, how they are creating a change in the society now?
See, you don't have to open your purse time and again to make payments. So that is very easy. Making payments, receiving payments have been very easy. Yes, at the same time spending has also increased because whenever you like something, you just have to open the app and you just have to pay. So you have to be very smart enough to where you are spending your hard-earned money.
Yes.
So what normally people do, as soon as they get their salary or they have their earning in their hand, they first spend. And then they think of whatever is left out, then they think of investing.
Correct.
So it should be other way down. They should first invest and then whatever is left, they should spend that. That will help them in having a good corpus in future.
A brighter future ahead.
Yes. I'll take a very small example. If you invest 15,000 rupees, अगर आप 15,000 15 सालों तक हर महीने इन्वेस्ट करते हैं,
Okay.
तो मे बी that amount will become around 1 crore in 15 years.
Pardon, please. How much?
1 crore, yes. And वो बहुत लोगों का सपना होता है.
Yes. मतलब उनको तो रियलाइजेशन भी नहीं होगा कि अगर 15,000 हर महीने अगर आप इन्वेस्ट करोगे तो 15 साल बाद आपके पास 1 करोड़ रुपए होंगे.
हो सकता है, राइट, बट आपको उसके लिए रेगुलर, कंसिस्टेंट और बहुत डिसिप्लिन होना पड़ेगा. खर्चों पे थोड़ा ध्यान देना पड़ेगा और सेविंग पे थोड़ा ध्यान देना पड़ेगा.
So true. Moving on. For young working women who wants to build long-term wealth but don't know where to start from, what should be their first or top 3 priorities?
See, their top 3 priorities should be, they should have an emergency fund, at least for the period of 4 to 6 months.
Okay.
Secondly, they should know the habit of small investing, but in a disciplined manner. They should start early. And thirdly, they have a right of insurance and health. So they should cover all these things as a top priority.
Okay, understood. This sounds interesting and kind of intimidating for people who are hearing. But जब आप start करते हो, जब आप शुरू करते हो, तो आपको थोड़ा easy लगने लग जाता है ये process. But when you don't start, this sounds like a big process.
Yes. So you must have heard, अगर जब तक कूदोगे नहीं पानी में तैरना नहीं आएगा, तो you have to jump. That jump doesn't mean that you are jumping to die, but no, you are jumping to swim.
Well said. All right. Ma'am, in your experience, what's the biggest blind spot in women's financial freedom's journey?
See, what I think is they don't understand the term risk. So they need to understand the term risk very well. They are not ready to take risk because they, as we discussed earlier, that they think that it's a men thing. So and they will be judged. So that is the main gap. They need to get themselves educated. They need to understand the kind of risk they are into, and they don't have to hesitate. Rather, they have to educate themselves. Correct. So that they can fill the gap and move on a right track.
100%. You are absolutely right. And it should start from a very early age where women are being taught to, just spend 1 rupee or 2 rupees and then save that money in that piggy bank.
You just remember your childhood when you have a piggy bank and you just put 1 rupee, 2 rupee end of the month or maybe end of the year when you broke that, and then you get so much of money in your hand, and that day you think that you're a wealthiest person.
Correct. That was the happiest moment. It used to be the happiest moment of our lives.
Yeah.
But now when you just mentioned about this, एक्सपीरियंस, आई जस्ट रियलाइज कि वो जो था पिगी बैंक वाला जर्नी, जब हम इन्वेस्टमेंट करते थे 10-10 रुपए का, शायद वो वहीं रुक गया.
राइट, वेरी ट्रू.
हम जब बड़े हुए हमें रियलाइजेशन ही नहीं था कि यार वो हमें कैरी फॉरवर्ड करना चाहिए था, और अगर हमने किया होता तो व्हाट इज़ माई एज, इट्स 23, कितना पैसा मैंने कलेक्ट कर लिया होता अभी तक.
हाँ, बिकॉज हमें लगा कि वो छोटे छोटे पैसे को बचाने की कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, उससे हम क्या ही कर पाएंगे. बट दैट इज रॉन्ग, दैट इज अ मिथ. आप स्मॉल सेविंग्स को अगर कंटिन्यू रखते हो तो आप बहुत कुछ इन फ्यूचर कर पाते हो.
सो ट्रू. मतलब ये है कि वो जो पिगी बैंक वाला सफ़र था वो सिर्फ वहीं तक नहीं था. इट वॉज जस्ट अ जर्नी, इट वॉज अ स्मॉल एक्सपीरियंस जो हमें बड़े होने में incorporate करना चाहिए था. But I think it's high time, and every day is a learning.
Yes. So it's high time. Everyone, even if you're not doing it right now, please start it today. You can start it with a very small amount, even with the 100 rupees, 500 rupees, or the kind of salary you have, or kind of earning you have.
Yes.
Please start saving today so that you can have a brighter future.
Yes, I am all
investing, not saving, investing. So
yes. I'm all up for it after this, because I'll speak on behalf of all the women out there. We don't think investment very seriously. We think investment is ठीक है, हो जाता है, जब हम बड़े हो जाएंगे तो देख लिया जाएगा, कर लेंगे, अभी तो पेरेंट्स हमारे कर रहे हैं. No, it is every individual's responsibility to take care of their own personal life. Nobody else is coming to take care of your life.
Exactly. Well, thankfully, hopefully, I made you understand this, and my viewers also this thing.
I तो understood this already. All right. Ma'am, even though women today work in every sector, and even more than ever, the investment participation gap is still huge. What is this gap calling for?
So this gap is maybe because of the trust. You don't come across right people, because most of the time you think that maybe they are cheating on you. We are not guiding you. They are making their
Yeah.
own benefits out of that. But you should be educated enough. Again, I'm telling you, so that you can fill that gap and start your early investments. That is how it is.
Because they think risk हम नहीं ले सकते,
Right.
अगर लेंगे तो फिर जवाब देना पड़ेगा. But for all the women who are hearing me out, एक दिन वो था जब आपने पहली रोटी बनाना सीखा था, and that roti was not gold.
Right. So that day also you think नहीं, ये मुझे तो करना ही है ना, I have to learn this. So you have to start whenever, जब भी आप कुछ नया करते हो आपको सीखना पड़ता है. But तो the thing is कि आपको बहुत आराम से, बहुत अच्छे से right people से, right लोगों से connect करते हुए सब करना चाहिए. पहले का टाइम ऐसा होता था when education is not available. Now everything is available on net and a very simple language. So it's my request to my viewers, please start investing. Please don't only save, make your money grow for yourself.
100%. Like you just mentioned about taking help from people. अभी क्या है, सोसाइटी में आधे से ज़्यादा लोग अच्छे नहीं होते हैं, and when it comes about money, usually क्या होता है कि कुछ लोग गलत directions में आपको ले जाते हैं, फिर वो आपका पैसा कहीं और चला जाता है, especially for women who are in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. उनके लिए ये थोड़ा सा रिस्की हो भी सकता है while taking help. So आपकी ओपिनियन में क्या है कि अगर हम हेल्प लेते हैं तो किन लोगों से लेना चाहिए, और क्या हमें देखना चाहिए कि अच्छा if he is guiding us well or if he is not guiding us well?
See, आपको उसका बैकग्राउंड चेक करना चाहिए. एटलीस्ट ही शुड बी फ्रॉम अ रिलायबल बैकग्राउंड. आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि आपके किसी नोन टू ने उसको रेफर किया है. तो अगर आपके नोन टू का रेफरेंस है, अगर आपके नोन टू ने पहले उसके साथ कुछ इन्वेस्ट किया हुआ है एंड दे आर हैविंग अ गुड रिटर्न्स एंड दे आर नॉट बीइंग चीटेड, सो वहाँ से आपको एक रेफरेंस बेसिकली आपको मिल जाता है. सेकेंडली, यू कैन गो टू द फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस. बैंक्स है, बैंक नेवर चीट्स. बैंक्स है, गुड इंस्टीट्यूशंस लाइक सॉवरेन ग्लोबल. सो वी कैन ऑल्सो at Sovereign Global we guide people, we handhold them, we make them understand the kind of requirement they have and the kind of investment they want for their future.
Correct. Like you just mentioned about the organization, that's Sovereign Global Markets.
Yes.
How is this institution or the organization supporting women in their financial journey?
We at Sovereign Global, we are a very women-centric organization. We know that every woman is not educated. Every woman, although if I talk about educated women also, then also they don't know how to handle their finances.
Correct.
So we at Sovereign Global handhold them, make them teach, make them understand what are their needs, what are their future goals, and how much money they have in present, how much money they will be having in future. Accordingly they can invest.
Yes. मान के चले, if there's a girl and she's earning a 30,000 rupees per month as a salary, and there's also a girl who's not at all earning, but हाँ थोड़े बहुत पैसे पेरेंट्स से मिल जाते हैं, कह सकते हैं कि उसको मंथली बेसिस पे पैसे मिल रहे हैं. So both of them should invest, or only a girl who's earning a salary of 30,000 per month should invest, in your opinion?
I think both of them should invest, although that girl is getting money from her family. So she can start that. As I already mentioned you, that investment doesn't only mean big amount of money.
Yes.
You can start investment from 100 rupees, with 200 rupees, 500 rupees. It's about inculcating a habit.
Yeah, I get it.
So that is the main crux.
I get where you are taking me to.
You should inculcate a habit of saving. So right now you will not understand what I'm talking. Maybe when you are like grown up, you'll remember my words.
100%. Today is the day when I'm gonna go and start investing, because I've today realized how much money have I lost while not investing.
Right. How much wealth you would have been created by just saving money.
So true.
Yeah.
All right. In the last decade, what shift have you seen in women choosing their financial freedom? Like, पहले क्या हुआ करता था? Like, what were the ideologies in terms of women planning their financial freedom? And in today's generation, how women are taking financial, steps?
See, पहले क्या होता था, if you talk about our mother, our grandmother, they used to save money, they don't used to invest money. अगर कभी फैमिली में कुछ ज़रूरत पड़ती थी, ठीक है, उन्होंने अपने खोली, अपनी तिजोरियाँ खोली, अपने वार्डरोब्स खोली, एक पेपर के नीचे से कुछ निकल रहा है, कहीं से कुछ निकल रहा है, बट उन्होंने अपने फैमिली को सपोर्ट किया. बट अगर हम आज की बात करते हैं, आज वुमेन इज़ एजुकेटेड, दे नो how to invest, what to invest, but they don't know where to invest.
Correct.
So that is the main problem. So when they know that where to invest money, they can grow their money faster and in a better way.
So true.
Yeah, because if you talk about, we have so many instruments. We have equity, we have fixed income, we have insurance. So at the same time, we have bonds also that many people are not aware of it.
Yes.
So अगर मैं आपको बताऊं कि जो इंसान SIP कर रहा है, जो इंसान इंश्योरेंस ले रहा है, या जो इंसान अपने पोस्ट ऑफिस में पैसा डाल रहा है, क्या आपको पता है वो पैसा बॉन्ड्स में भी जा रहा है? आप ही का पैसा इनडायरेक्टली बॉन्ड्स में जाता है, बट हमें लगता है कि वो बहुत सेफ है, बिकॉज आप उसको डायरेक्ट मैनेज नहीं कर रहे हो, आपकी जगह कोई और मैनेज कर रहा है.
Correct.
So when you are educated, when people come across with the people like us, you educate them how they can maximize their returns.
Wonderfully mentioned. But ma'am, through our platform, अगर आप 1 to लेके 5 तक women's को बता सकते कि okay, on number 1 this is the safest option you can invest, number 2, and then number 3, number 4, and this is the last option, and these are all the 5 options that you can think of investing your money as a beginner.
See, I can't give ranking, but yes, I can, at the same time, I can tell you the asset class.
Okay.
So you can diversify your funds. I definitely will not guide anyone to put all their money in a one basket. They should have different eggs.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yes. So you should have different eggs.
Yeah.
You should invest in FDs also. You should invest in gold also. You should invest in insurance also. You should invest in bonds also. Indirectly, the money is going in bond. Many of the money is going in bond, but you should have a direct exposure in bonds also, so that you can maximize your return and you can average out your returns well.
Understood. Talking about the bonds, not the one that you were talking about, but the one that I want to mention, how a woman can manage, finances with their financial bonds and the relationships with their families. How is it directly related to it?
See, when we talk about women, the first thing came into our mind is bonding. Bonding is with parents, with children, with husband. But at the same time, when your family is into a financial crisis, and at that time, when you stand by your family, giving them money that they need at the time of need.
Yeah.
So that time, that emotional and financial bonding both goes side by side.
100%. And it also gives them a liberty, a financial liberty to choose their own path.
Right.
Maybe I'm not sharing that good relationship with you as in the future, then maybe I can just take a step forward. अगर पैसा ही नहीं होगा account में, तो I can't take any step. I'll have to rely on either on my husband or on my father or anyone who's in my family who's managing me.
Yes. See, that emergency can be anything. That emergency can be on a family or on your personal identity.
Correct.
So you should be ready for any emergency that you might get in future.
Well said. हम अभी नहीं जा रहे हैं, but जाते जाते I also have a segment planned for you. But before that, I would like to ask you, what is that one message from a woman to another woman that you would like to give on financial freedom?
See, being a woman, we know that we all rely on our on a male member. Maybe for us, maybe the husband, maybe a brother. So I am not saying that is wrong. Yes, that gives you a sense of security around you. You feel safe. But at the same time, when it comes to the financial independence, my one message is, please don't only save, please invest. Start investing. Even if you are at the second half of your life, then to please start investing. You don't know about your future, what your future is. So investment doesn't only means that you are just giving money. That will definitely give you a brighter future, maybe a good retirement, because we all are used to one kind of standard of living. If we have to maintain that standard
Yeah.
of living even after retirement,
Yes.
you need money for that. So please, please, please start investing,
Wonderful.
regardless
said.
of age.
Regardless of age. A small request, I would want you to say this directly into the camera so that message goes very confident to all the people, all the women who are watching.
So my one request to all the women across, regardless of age, don't think that now you have lived your life. Please, please start investing today. You will be definitely having a brighter future.
Wonderfully mentioned, ma'am. It was lovely talking to you, but we are not leaving you here. So this segment is going to be very interesting yet very informational, so don't skip. So this is called money myth versus money fact, and you will have to be very quick in mentioning whether this statement is a money myth or a money fact.
Perfect.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The first one is women are not naturally good with money.
It's a myth.
It's a myth?
Yeah.
Brutal myth.
Yeah, it's a brutal myth.
Okay. You need a high income to start investing. Money myth or a money fact?
It's a myth. It's definitely a myth.
Anyone can start
Yes, with any amount of money.
at any given point of
Yes.
life. Alright. You're going good. Keeping money in a savings account is enough.
Not exactly. Saving account doesn't fulfill your investment needs. You need to invest, so that saving account is not sufficient.
Not sufficient.
Yeah.
This one is my favorite. UPI makes people overspend.
Yes, definitely. It's a fact. It's a fact. Because you don't earlier, you used to go market, you have your budget, you have your things, you need to take out your wallet and then
Cash.
make a payment. You
Yes.
need to now whenever you go out, you do Blinkit, you do Zepto, you do just UPI, you do everything via digital money. That tend to spend more money. So
More
please, please, please keep a check on your spending.
This device looks more like a toy to me. So, okay, tell me. So, this is a money myth or a money fact?
It's a fact.
It's a fact. Okay. Talking about money is considered rude in Indian families. Money myth or a money fact?
It's a tricky question. At times it's a myth. At times it's a fact. That depends upon family culture. Many times that I think that men involves women in taking financial decisions at times, but not always.
Not always.
So I can't say it's a fact or it's a myth. It depends on like person
Your
to
family.
person. Yeah.
It's somewhere in between.
Yeah,
अपने
somewhere
आप
in
समझ
between,
लेना. Okay, so we are moving towards the round 2. If you could teach every 18-year-old girl one money rule forever, what would it be?
Please be disciplined while investing, regular in investing, and please invest for long term.
Invest for long term. Like it. If you could ban one bad habit in India that is related to money, which one would it be?
I would like to ban this digital payment. Not
ban, not really ban.
Not really ban, but yes, that leads to overspending. So you should keep a check on your spending. So because you can spend money very easily. So that is the thing. But yes, that has made life so easy. You don't have to rush for the change and all.
Yes.
You can do your work very quick, very fast.
Efficiently.
You can efficiently wherever you are. You can do your payments. You don't have to go to bank and you don't have to open your purses.
Yes.
But yes, there are some demerits along with that. So we just need to, I think, rectify our habits. That's it. We have to be disciplined. Right.
You just said you spend very quickly. So I like to tell you that the quickly you are spending, that quickly the money is not coming in your account.
Yes. So it's your hard-earned money. So please think before spending.
Yes. धीरे करो और
अच्छे से करो.
अच्छे से करो. All right. Yeah. If you could go back and invest in something 10 years ago, what would you pick?
Definitely, I would have been picked SIPs, mutual funds, because that time maybe I'm not educated enough so that I can handle my investments myself. So I can rely on SIPs for the same.
Okay.
SIPs doesn't only mean systematic investment plans related to mutual fund. It is your habit of investing in a
Investing.
systematic way.
And being a disciplined in financial life.
Yes.
Okay, so this one is interesting. If investing was a movie genre, what genre would it be for you? Like a thriller or a comedy or suspenseful?
It's definitely a thriller.
Thriller.
Yeah, it's definitely a thriller. One day you think that okay, your money has grown that much. Other day you think that oh my god, where is my money? So
Yeah.
you have to be very patient. You have to be very regular to have good returns, and you can't check on your finances on a daily basis, but yes, on a regular intervals.
All right, Miss Nidhi, that was a lovely and such an informational conversation with you. I never thought I'll be having that one conversation with someone who's an expert in investment. More than an investment or a financial journey, we were talking about independence of women in their life, and money plays a very, very important role.
Yes.
So, how was it for you?
See, for me, I started very early. I not very early, I should say 10 years back, but yes, someone like I have come across in your life, someone across and come across in my life taught me the lesson of investing, regular investing, then discipline for the investments. So that is how it is. See, I really want to share one of my experience, not rather my experience. I come across people across. So one of my known, they during COVID, many of us, like if we talk about HNIs, many of us rely on a regular passive income, like that can be interest income or that can be a rental income.
Yeah.
So during COVID, the people who were relying on their passive income, they were not getting their passive income because the world was stopped. Nothing was working. So what to do? So at that time, if you had a good investment portfolio or a good investment instruments in your basket, that really helps you in your bad times, because our generation has seen COVID. I don't know, we never expect that the world will stop. There will be what you say,
It's going to get worse only with time.
Yes. So you can't judge or you can't think what will be the future. We all have to be prepared for the worst.
Yeah.
So I pray that that thing doesn't come in anyone's life, but still everyone should be prepared for the bad days in life.
Yes.
So that is my message to my viewers. Please grow your money. Don't keep in your wardrobes.
All right, wonderfully said. And like I mentioned earlier, this money conversation is not only for men or the bigger people in our families. It is for people who are from the age of 10, 12, and they can just start investing like from 5 rupees or 10 rupees. And if you're growing older and you have a lot of money, 500,000, just start investing 100 rupees per day and you will see a bigger change in your life. Not just in calculative money, but also when you will need it at the most important moments of your life. Nobody comes for help other than money.
Yes.
So thank you so much for such a wonderful conversation, and I would really expect people to take this very seriously and break the societal norms, and women take a step forward and start investing for your brighter future. So this one is for you. This is Shefta Khan and I am signing off. I'll see you until next time, but start investing today.
My one message to our viewer is please don't keep your money in bank or in a locker room. Please start investing today, regardless of your age. That really helps you to meet your investment needs, future needs, and your brighter future.